Okay.
All right, coaches, want to thank you guys for joining us for episode 2 of the Nightly News. We are using this platform to put out the word to all of our friends and family and students and teachers and everybody that we love, and just kind of keep up to date with them. Can't see them in person, which we're bummed about, but hopefully we can use this to answer some of their questions that we're getting. So again, thank all 3 of you guys for coming on here. We're blessed to have Coach Green, Coach Wesley for track, Coach Large for Spiritline, and these are 3 amazing programs. We are getting questions for all 3 programs. So Coach Large, if it's okay with you, we're going to get started with you. So Coach, how have you been keeping in touch with your team during the break?
Yeah, we've actually the last couple of weeks have been doing individual Zoom meetings with the girls as part of their end of the season interviews. So we've had a chance to check in with everybody that way. We've also been using a new app that we're testing out for workouts. So the girls are able to access the workouts at home, and then it lets us know when they've completed it, and it does it based off of their readiness level. So that's pretty awesome. They've been liking using that. So just checking in with them through social media, a lot of information shared that way, and those Zoom meetings have been awesome to see their faces as well.
Awesome. Yeah, it is good to see faces.
Yeah.
So can you give us more details about how tryouts are going to go? I know there's 2 options. They may have to be this format here, or, there's a chance they may be able to be in person. What are your thoughts on that?
So we actually have our tryout meeting tomorrow. That's going to be over Zoom as well. And we'll share this information there too. We're planning to move forward with the virtual tryouts just to get everybody on the same page and help everybody feel comfortable with the information and being able to prepare the best that they can. So tomorrow on the tryout meeting, we'll share all the guidelines for what is needed in that virtual tryout video submission. But it will be, all of the technique will be shared through our band app. So we actually have a tryout band app right now. So if anybody is interested in tryouts, if they're not on that already, they need to get logged into that. That's shared on our website and TigleySports.com. But on there, we'll share all of the material that they have to learn, and then it will be submitted via video. And the dates for the submission will remain the same as tryouts were originally scheduled for. So we'll stay on schedule that way.
Perfect. So what can students be doing now to be ready for tryouts?
Yeah, the best thing to do, number 1 is to join the band app. That way they have all the necessary information needed. Number 2 is going to be making sure that they're maintaining their skills at home. It's kind of difficult to practice everything at home, especially with tumbling and things like that, and having space for turns for palm. But we've been sharing a lot of resources on the band app for drills that they can do at home, workouts to do at home, technique. And we post tryout tips on Monday, Wednesdays, and Fridays to kind of help everybody feel more comfortable and prepared as well.
I like tryout tips. That's
Yeah.
catchy. That's cool.
Yeah.
So I know there's a lot of unknowns right now, so there's no way to answer this next question with like absolutes. But from what you know, what are some of the summer plans if the band, the current stay-home order is lifted? What are some of the plans you guys have in mind?
So hopefully, as long as the order is lifted, we're going to continue to follow the guidelines and possibly even have some extra guidelines of our own, hoping to meet sometimes in the summer for workouts and things like that. Our team isn't necessarily complete until we have that fall tryout for freshmen and transfer students. So our summers are mostly spent building that technique and strength anyways. We have the band app for tryouts, but we're planning to use band, that platform for the team next year as well. So we'll be able to share challenges and workouts, and everybody will be able to check in virtually if we're not able to meet in person.
Awesome. And that leads right into the next question. Now, how should a parent or an athlete contact you if they have questions about the summer, about tryouts, anything like that?
The best way to contact would be my email, so caitlin.large@husd.org. That would be the quickest way, and I can answer any questions for tryouts, technique that's needed for teams. If it's cheer specific, I can answer those, and I'll chime in with Coach Brooke and Coach Adams as well. If it's palm technique, I'll answer what I can, and Coach Olivia and Coach Ellie are also super great at jumping in and answering those questions too. So the best way to contact would be going straight to my email, and then we can provide the information from there.
Excellent. Can they find you on the HUSD or Higley Sports website as well?
Yeah, and Higley Sports will be the best option, actually. My email's on there, our website is on there, and the information for the band groups are all on there, so it's all in one place.
So higleysports.com, for those who are listening, there's a link. Our Spiritline has an awesome website of their own, and there's a link from higleysports.com to that, and a lot of their questions. They have one of the better websites. So Coach, any last words of advice, any thoughts you'd like to share with your athletes that we hope get a chance to watch this?
Yeah, well, for our current athletes, we miss them so much. It's kind of weird. Spiritline is a year-round thing, and we spend a lot of time together, and I think this is our biggest break away from each other in years for some of them. So this has been very strange. We miss them a lot, and we're happy to hear that they're all doing well, though, when we get to talk to them. We're excited for our drive-in banquet on Thursday, and for all of our new athletes that are hoping to try out coming up here in the next couple weeks. We wish you so much luck, and we're here to answer any questions you have, and keep looking out for those tryout tips because they'll be super helpful.
Awesome. Thank you, Coach.
Thanks.
So transitioning from one awesome program, Spiritline, to two of our other awesome programs, track and cross country. Coach Green, Coach Wesley, thank you for joining us. So we're getting some questions. You know, it's coming up, and, you know, everyone's kind of wondering what's going on with the summer. So starting with you, Coach Green, what are the team's plans once the order is lifted?
To get started, we have our uniform collection on May 7th, 12 to 3 in the student parking lot. So for those people that need to turn in uniforms, Coach Wesley will be out there in the student parking lot with bins for you guys to drop your uniforms in. But once we get the ban lifted, you know, if we can get together as a team at some point, you know, we'll have to see what the guidelines are to follow from there. But if we can get the team together, and, you know, hold some sort of a banquet just to kind of be together one last time before the season's officially over. This is, like Caitlin said, this is the longest we've been away from our program as well. So, you know, it's been tough for all of us, but hopefully we're able to get together here soon with them and, you know, have some sort of a banquet, get some awards passed out, and, you know, just be together one last time.
That would be excellent. Coach Wesley, and by the way, Coach Green, thank you for mentioning the uniform turn-in. That's appreciated. So, Coach Wesley, what should the kids be doing right now? What can they be doing on their own, waiting for that time when they can get back together?
You know, just trying to stay in a routine as much as possible. It sucks, you know, not being able to have the facilities that we've had at our disposal, but getting into contact, if you play a fall or winter sport, making sure to get into contact with those coaches, and they may have some workouts for you guys. And then just pretty much just finishing up the year strong. You know, it sucks, but, you know, it's kind of a character builder for some of us, you know, and it's definitely a discipline, you know, to stay focused. So just keep active.
I like that. And I like your character builder, Coach. That's a positive attitude. So, Coach Green, when can, if an incoming freshman, so they're in 8th grade now, and they're saying, hey, what can I do? When can they join the team for workouts?
Well, as soon as we're able to get the ban lifted, that would be the time to join. Right now, I'm working with Coach Burke over at Sauceman to get in contact with those incoming freshmen so that they're not out of the loop now. So hopefully, like you said, hopefully we're able to get this ban lifted soon and we're able to get together. But like Coach Wesley said, you know, just staying active until that point comes so that when we get together, you know, we're not behind the 8 ball and, you know, we're ready to get started as soon as possible.
So the key then would be to keep in contact with their coach, and you're working tightly with them.
Yeah, keeping in contact with Coach Burke, keeping in contact with us. You know, a lot of parents have reached out already. They found our information on the higleysports.com website. My email is there, and I believe our other coaches are there as well. So just keeping in contact with Coach Burke, with, you know, getting in contact with myself, Coach Nevins, Coach Lepisto, and we'll try to get things rolling as soon as we can.
All right, thank you. So there are, speaking of the summer, are there any events over the summer if an athlete, cross country or track, wants to do some things, they want to compete? Do you know of any opportunities for them to do that?
Right now, I don't know of anything. I've had some communication with some other coaches who are working on some things, but just so much uncertainty right now that they don't want to lock anything in. There's USATF junior club stuff over the summer. That's all been canceled. So anything that happens right now will be put on by another high school. Chandler's talked about doing some stuff. Valley Christian's talked about doing some stuff. So if we can get together with someone once this is all over and see what coaches still have some things planned, and we'll communicate that stuff as it comes in.
Appreciate that. And if there's any place that wants to do it but needs a site, tell them we're down.
We're more than welcome.
I love that.
We would love to host anything. Once this is all over, and we've got some stuff planned for 2021. So if we can get a jump on it now and see how that's going to run, for next spring, that'd be great.
That would. Anything that gets our kids an opportunity to get out there, we're going to support that and appreciate
Absolutely.
You guys pushing for that. So how would you like incoming freshmen and other players to contact you while we're still, having to keep our distance? You said go through their coach. Is that what you'd prefer?
Yeah, Coach Burke over at Sauceman has my contact information. Like I said, you can find my information on HigleySports.com. I'm always available via email, text, phone call. Parents have seemed to find it all. So we're available all the time. So any questions you have, just send them our way, and we'll try to help you out as best we can.
Awesome. So both coaches, both Coach Green and Coach Wesley, what are your goals for cross country and track next season? Coach Wesley, we'll start with you, sir.
Really just for track, just picking up where we left off. Me and Coach Green were really excited with the turnout of young talent that we had. And, we hope that they are going to be back next year. And also just we're excited to see them and see the new talent that we have with incoming freshmen.
Like that. Coach Green, what about cross country, sir?
Yeah. We want to pick up where we left off. We had an awesome year in 2019. So we had a really hard working group. We're only losing 2 seniors, so we think that we're going to be very talented next year. There's a lot of talented kids at Sauceman this past fall, so we're excited to get those kids in and get them working. We're really excited. So just, we're really optimistic about what we can do this year.
I like that. So final question for both of you gentlemen. We'll start with Coach Wesley and then Coach Green. Do you guys have any parting thoughts for the team that we hope get a chance to watch this?
Yeah, just stay positive and stay safe. And to the seniors, unfortunately, this wasn't the way you wanted your high school career to end. And just know that this is just one chapter of your life. One door is closing. And now when you guys move on to college, another door is opening for you. So it's not the way you guys want it to end, but just know that life will move on.
Thank you. Well said. Coach Green?
I just want everyone to know that we miss them. We've had a little communication whenever we can, and we're trying to stay in contact as best we can, but we miss all those kids. And if we can, hopefully we're able to get together soon and stay motivated, keep working. We've had a great group of kids trying to do some stuff on their own, so staying motivated, like Coach Wesley said, this is a character building thing right now. So motivation is tough, and being disciplined to not fall behind or do any of that stuff. You guys are doing a great job on your own, and we're going to see you guys soon.
I like the end that we're going to see you guys soon. That's the best way to sum this up. And coaches, please know we miss you guys as well. Like seeing you here, but like seeing you here in the office even more. So hopefully we can do that soon. Thank you guys for being the positive example that all of you guys are. Higley's grateful to have all of you. Have a great day.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.